Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are covering the last episode of the 25-21 show on Netflix. Again, this show has been an absolute journey. It's been a pleasure to watch, 100%. I really have enjoyed it. It's been a lot of ups and downs in this show, maybe more downs than ups, but that's a question to be asked, isn't it? To the audience, what do you think? Is this a happy show, or is this just an extremely sad show? But well, I guess we'll see by the ending and the climax of this show. And going by episode 15, I'm feeling it's not going to be a good one, especially the way how it ended, where Hido was basically celebrating the new year with no one. She was on herself, and that was the thing with the previous year. They said it was going to make a promise, and yeah, it couldn't happen. But again, obviously, last episode is a very emotional one too, because it went on about the 9/11 and all that, and the fact obviously he had to travel to New York to cover for that disaster. And yeah, no, it hits hard because it's something which has happened, and it's very difficult because again, it's very hard to understand the emotions of the people who actually experienced it, because again, you're not them, you're just viewing it. But yeah, moving on to the last episode. We will attack it and try and survive it. That's the best way I can kind of put it. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So here we go. Let's get this volume up. This is the last time we're going to hear this intro as well. That's quite sad. There's still a few things that needs to be questioned in this. Because we still need to work out that kind of situation in the present and why they're not really together then. Of course, we know that there's a wedding and they're not obviously together at some point, which I think someone in the comments said when and all the times and all that. But there still must be a reason why they kind of break up. And I was kind of thinking maybe it's difficult because he's obviously in his job. He's going to be away a lot, I think. I think as well, the amount of energy he's using as well, because to be fair, it's just so mentally tiring. It is sad when you see, obviously, from the relationship point, how this is kind of gone as well. It's like, it felt like it was going well, but I feel like there's always been something which has just been a bit difficult between them. Not obviously the way they come across with each other, because they're fine. It's just there's certain things which just makes it hard for the relationship to work. And again, it does lead back to his job in a way, but even for Hido as well, she'll be travelling a lot with her kind of job as well, with the fencing, because obviously she's getting paid now, I'm guessing. So and they're both hurt, that's the thing. They're both hurt, man. Obviously, he does go back, because you see him obviously doing UBS News, and then the big ending, what we got, when they were like, oh, good, congratulations on your wedding. As weird as staring at the screen like, what the hell's going on? Confused all over the place. Anyway, well, he's got a lot of fans. You're just one of them. What was it, millions now? Has he got millions of fans? You're definitely very fashionable. Yes, that's your girlfriend. I'm glad this has gone well. I'm glad they kept strong, you know, even though it's a long distance relationship. Just like that, boom. Straight in. You can tell he's a little bit nervous. I think anyone would be. First time. I love it. He was serious there. He had to come across that he means business, you know. He's not just some like 2-week man. Last 2 weeks. You can't count that as a relationship. I'm sorry. It's a disgrace. We haven't seen him since, and he said he was going to do something. He's too scared. Imagine if that's the one where he don't. Imagine if Cutie Pie dude is the guy who she's married. And I don't. I think that would put me in cardiac arrest. I can't lie. That would put me out. Nah. At the end of the day, would they? If there's a wedding, would they just do it with anyone who hasn't been shown in the show? Is it going to be someone we know? That's what's scary, actually. So obviously it's not him. But I think it was well placed, that luggage. She forgot it. I don't know about that one. Oh, come on. No, don't you dare. That was all part of the plan. To at least have some contact. Hello? Please. I just want to see him to talk. I know we might not get what we want, but as long as they can just talk, and I feel like they'll at least become friends again. And I know they still are friends. I know, but this is it then when they split ways. And that's what's so annoying. It's none of their fault. It's just like it's just happened, isn't it? You can't really do anything about it. But can Hito generally be happy when she has the wedding, gets married? I don't know. Again, she can move on and find other people, but I just think their relationship was so strong, even as friends. And obviously, I know it was quite recent when they decided to make it more, but what's annoying? I'm not annoyed as well. I'm not annoyed it's happening like this because it's just feel like I've been numbed. I've been numbed. My heart is slowly beating right now, and it just feels like it's just I'm just spectating something which again I can't do anything about. So I'm trying to like put this in the right way because it's like there's not really much which can be done. It's not like they've had an argument and it's like that. It's like a bad send off and a bad split. It's like now I get why it's so painful because of that. Because you can't direct it at anyone. Oh, you're wrong. You shouldn't be doing that because. God damn it, man! This is where they start turning into the pee and water fountain dude, and they start crying. Oh, don't! Even though I'm numb of pain now because of what I've witnessed in this show, I still feel the pain. It would have worked, but it would have worked in maybe a different universe. Maybe where he wasn't a reporter. But we can't blame it on their job. We can't do anything. So, I'm getting stressed. I'm getting stressed already. And it's music. It's not helping. It's like it's getting louder. Yeah. There's no one around. They're not. The other part of the gang is not even there, drinking on the floor, taking up his space in the house. That would have been at least something. And then he's just got to carry on with work. Oh, my brain. Oh, it's difficult. Oh, God, they just. I know, it's difficult, but can I at least just... can't really... Yeah, they broke up, but it's just... It's not like... It's not like a normal breakup, like it's like, oh, you don't get on. They get on, it's just... And I think it's very harsh to say that, oh, they like get angry at each other, but I wouldn't say that because they understand each other's why the situation's happening. Like, and he's got to do his reporting job, and she's got to do her fencing. No. Well, early on in the season, I wouldn't expect anything like this. It's crazy. It's like the show's kind of grown up in a way, like, and if I put it like that, because it started off very differently. And now we're at this stage, it feels like it's mature, very different. Yeah, please, lock this in. I cannot be dealing with any other breakup. I think they're fine. They're safe. Because, let's be honest, they are perfect together. Again, it's perfect. Again, Urim, it's just, it's a good thing. We do not want that to go wrong. It says Hido. It's just not going well, is it? Oh. No, mate. Take it off. Stop. Oh, get alive. Just making it harder. I know for us. Oh, yeah. Bring them together more. Now, it's just going to make it difficult. I don't think there's any way we can get around this. They can't. Of course they can't. Because there's a wedding. We cannot forget the fact there's a wedding. That stupid wedding is gonna flipping suffocate me during my sleep. That wedding, which has just got brought up. Wedding. Oh, here we go. So silly. Yeah, if they've consent from the other, but I know it's like a phone deal thing, and it probably would make sense. But the fact for a couple, if they break up, you have to come in here and cancel your phone plan. This is hilarious. They got to sign a contract and. Oh, man, it sounds like a good deal too. They're gonna miss out on a lot. Yes, everyone, this is for a phone contract plan. If they were married, it would be the divorce papers, but they didn't get that far. And we wouldn't want that, actually, it's worse. We don't want them getting married. Oh my god, imagine that. I'll be on my deathbed, man, literally. Because this show is just constantly attacking me, and my mind's getting a little bit clouded. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just confused or I'm just struggling to deal with what's going on. Yeah, it'd be very selfish of him, I think, to bring her into it, and because it is a very negative situation, isn't it? And just shows the scenario, because when you think early on in the series, he kind of relied on her as well to boost. It's just, and it's fully understandable of the situation. It's just you can't, whoever it is, it's just you're just dragging them down with it, because obviously his job is reporting, and he's having to cover all this and deal with all the stories, like I was saying. But it's like she wanted to also feel that because they're together, it's like it should be joined, but again, there's nothing which could be done. Again, this is, yeah, he's right. That's what's this. She also has a point as well, though. It's like you should experience it together if you're together, but it's just, oh, it's a stupid motorbike guy. Not the right time, dude. Come on. I know they're in the middle of the road, but it's not the right time for that guy to come down and get in the way. Oh. didn't even get off this relationship. When you kind of think about it, though, they kind of, I know they were friends, but you could kind of say that they were together a lot through this show. In that way, it's just they just didn't really make it a thing. Best thing is to have is no regrets, and I don't think they should be regretting the fact of loving each other because they've had so many good times. It's just, it's just not ended in the way where people probably wanted. It's very different because normally the romantic comedies you normally expect a good ending. You know, I think this would be different, but I don't hate the fact we're not getting what we want because it's different and unique. But it's very different, and that's why I'm confused and uncomfortable and in pain. Does he have someone when... I know... After Hido, has he got someone? Maybe he needs to find someone who's in the same line of work, maybe. It's just... I don't want to be saying that because I think they're perfect. Oh! Of course he did, man. Of course he did. Don't be doing that. We don't want... Wow, this scene is... It's a long scene, but the words and all that are like very like hard hitting in both ways. Out of all the memories, hopefully she remembers all the positives. Even though I had a little bit of a disagreement with certain things, which is it's understandable because they're upset. Again, you're gonna get upset, aren't you? But has she moved on? She seems happy, but is she hiding the pain like I am? Man, I can't be looking at Ido right now. She's making me upset, bro. She's making me upset. I can't because I think she's holding it in. Oh my. Ido. Yeah. Um. It's the love life. But the thing is, like, the fact that this happens, oh yeah, oh, it's so silly. Like, imagine that happening because of. That's what you'd think, though, isn't it? Like, you'd be like thinking you're so silly because of the fact you're getting so like uptight and like it's something which shouldn't be trodden lightly. You know, the whole fact of love and all that because it's quite a big thing and. Sometimes for some people it's their other piece, you know, to complete them. For something like that, which has happened over years, the build up, it's not silly. It's not silly. Yeah. She's gonna regret saying that, I think, but obviously it smooths out, I think. Still got Ido in his dreams. Can he move on? Going through all this, what do you think? I don't think it's the fact that can he move on, it's the fact that he will be forced to. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Yeah, so many memories, you gotta think. 16 episodes for us, but years for them. Oh, I'll have that one. For my diary about you. Oh. In a way, it's good that he's able to see the diary. I know a diary is a very personal thing, but I think it's easier sometimes to write what you actually think down on a piece of paper. And, me writing about the diary rules, or yeah, it's forbidden to open it. Just open it. I shouldn't be writing about the rules. He needs to see this. It's gone beyond caring about any law now or rule. Ah. I was about to say, don't want to regret not seeing him off. So he's kind of going into a new stage of his life, isn't he, in New York? $100% not. Full speed. They need to see each other one more time. 100%. Well, in most shows, this would be a situation where they can't not be together, and then they run to try and get back together again. I can't deal with not being with you. But this is just so they can fix the situation. It's good at least. Oh, she left the phone. Oh, this is gonna be one of them things where they're like not gonna meet because they can't find each other. Like they will. There. In a suitcase. The fact he just left his suitcase and all his belongings too. It's like, come on. Why are you turning like that, man? Why are you turning like that? It's fixing out his tears, I think. Come on. Don't be messing with me. Thank God. Location does seem familiar to me from another show. I don't know. It must be a very difficult scene as well for him to act this as well. In this last episode, because there's a lot of time making the show. I'm just trying to talk because this is actually very sad. Man. I'm surviving, but I'm about to break. The ice is about to freaking break. Oh, the goodbye that almost. Oh, the fact they have to say goodbye to each other. Seven years. Still, it's quite scary. 7 years has just gone by. He's back though. Back from New York. Wow. That's hard, man, but you just gotta imagine how all these oh my God, how the family are feeling. I know they obviously speak to him when he's over there, but there we go. Wow, and here here we bring it back a little bit here. I'm getting a bit warm now. This is where The suit, the tie, I think that's the same suit. Well, I witnessed him say congratulations, Hido, on your wedding. It might not be the exact day, I know it's his first day, but we know it's coming. Thank you very much. He's worked so hard. You got to think that though, to get this position eventually. Glad the coach is doing well. A legend category character right there, and coach, honestly. When there's some athletes which struggle to retire and they come back. Coach. Yeah, luck favours coach. She knows she's got an advantage. Even. Oh, come on. True. But I still want to find out if it was all or even. Oh. Even coach has changed. After the big situation, well, the other girl worked and got to the quarterfinals, so she could kind of leave fencing behind her, and now coach is like, oh, it's up to you. To be fair, she's had a hell of a career, so there's not really much Hido can't prove to then deserving the coach's mind of the time. But we gotta see the gold medal count, I think. And wow, it's funny because it's acting is so good. Because the fact again is obviously they're not any older. Like it's not like they're 7 years older, but they're acting like it's crazy because they seem older. It's very sad as well. Again, if this is something which again brings them back, but it does happen. The one good thing in this is their marriage. Not Hido's one. Oh, I'm so happy for him, man. I'm so happy. Tired. Oh, so happy too. glad they've done well. They were able to keep together. That's the only kind of people from the main group. Nothing against, obviously, Hido, of course, because it couldn't be helped, but it's still sad of what we could have got. He's like the babysitter, wasn't he, back then? Oh my god. 4 years must have gone past. But obviously, of course, 7 plus the weather. Oh! Oh! Well, another relationship right there. Success. He remembers. Oh, that's class. Oh, that's so good they brought that back. I was like, yeah, well, what's happened? 4 years, she said. It's gone beyond that. Oh. The waves is like just like that attacking her. He would have even got 1 point. Strong words, my friend. I love the way they're just all spectating, watching it all go, like, oh! And there it is. There it is, to make it official. If you would have said no, I would have actually died on the spot, like Mr. Nam plus ultra version. I would have literally, my chair would have gone flying. But we're fine. I know she wasn't gonna say no, so who would say no? Let's be honest. This is perfect. I faked the show for this. Thank you very much. We got something good in there already. Look at that. The whole fencing team behind them. Up and comers, you know. There's a lot of gold medals in there. If you're getting trained by Urim, you're going to be guaranteed a gold medal in 5 years, I'd say. I would say sooner, but there's still they're still like young, you know. They got a lot to learn to get to Urim's level. Here we go. This is the scene, everyone. That was a great moment there. Do not disturb. Oh, yeah, that scene too. And that. The journey of scenes here, look at them. Oh. And of course, the music. It's going to kick in any second. It's a memory. Oh, so many good moments, man. So many great scenes with them together. I should together in caps. Urim's there. Coach's words. Oh, this is a great scene. So happy that this was a thing and they made this scene. Wow. You can't forget, obviously, yeah, the relationships and all that, but the whole fencing from the start, from Hido, having Urim as a role model to the whole situation of them not getting along and rival, to put it like that, yeah. But a rival which, again, the reporters, we should say, put it in the wrong place and gave it a bad thing. Like, they hate each other. They're not friends. No more needs to be questions about that when you see this. I mean, there's some people. Yeah, it's fake. They're not friends. People that are proper uptight. They can't handle it. The diary. The final piece, what she wants of what happened. Obviously we know, but But at least she will get the idea of the situation a little bit more stronger. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. She wanted to peek. It'd be a bit hard not to, but that's why she visited there again. It was because of the last things which were said, and that's obviously got smoothed. It got smoothed even though the diary was late, and he said that he regrets what he said too, but still. Those are the words. Yeah, they felt every emotion possible, didn't they? That's the word. What gets me? Goodbye. Yes. Oh, so well done. Even it's sad ending. Yes, yeah, you could definitely say that. But you got to feel every type of different emotion in this show, which is it's different. And I think I like that, the fact that even though it's hard for me to say that because we didn't, but one thing I don't get though is that in the interview he was like, "I'll go to congratulations on the wedding." Does that mean that was for Yurim's wedding? And it was just like a thing to try and mess with us? Was it real? I don't know. Because we haven't seen Hido's present day husband or if she's with anyone. So the other girl we liked. But then I guess it does depend on who made that question and answer. That's a good one. Okay, that's where it ends, just like that. Interesting. I'm still. Oh, I got. Yeah, and now I get why people are like, oh yeah, they're confused. It's sad. I understand. I'm slightly confused, but the thing we know is clear. Obviously, they moved apart from each other, and in the end, it was smoothened out. And the fact they kind of left, obviously, before, didn't they? They said a few harsh words to each other, and yeah, they kind of moved on. And obviously, yeah, like the time jump, like it's crazy. Like the whole the journey again with this show, starting from episode 1 to episode 16. I've not seen anything like it in anything I've kind of watched, and obviously, especially when you think it's a romantic comedy, and I think it proves that again it doesn't need the most obvious happy ending, like it all ends up smoothly, they're together, married, and all that, and it can end very different. And again, I'm here for like unique stuff, and I think that definitely comes under the bracket of that. I think very different from anything which I've seen. I haven't thoroughly enjoyed it, and I have to say I have thoroughly enjoyed it, even though there's a side of me who's in pain. Uh, but I think that's a good thing in a way, though, that it can do that. Thinking like deep about it, deep in that, it's good that you can kind of feel that way, I guess, and not get dragged down completely by it with the negative sides. You got to take the positive and take. Well, we did get a lot of good scenes, a lot of great scenes with them being happy. Yeah, you don't want to take them for granted, and yeah, just let what happened at the end kind of ruin that. Yes, it would have been lovely to see them come together at the end, but I think for this type of show, I think it worked out better like that. I know that could be a very like low percentage of people probably think the first time with that, and they probably want to see them together. But I think for the show, I think again it had a very different ending, and because of that, I think it's better than having them come together at the end. So yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. I think again it shows clearly what your childhood's like and the way you think and the way you think. Oh, this is all going to plan. Oh, this will happen. This is the person I meet. This is the person I'll marry, and it's like and it just changes, doesn't it? when he hit adult age. And yeah, it's realism at the end of the day, and they've done that very well. I know I've mentioned before that it done very well with what I can imagine the time period would be like, and I know it's been very factual because a lot of the stuff, I know a lot of people in the comments have been saying that it's so obviously starting from obviously the show, the background of the age, to the Full House being an actual thing, and obviously yeah, there's tons of this different things. Obviously having the 9/11 in there on episode 15. It's all kind of kept with real time. So I think that for me next will be continuing tomorrow. I've watched 2 episodes of that, and I will continue with that because I'm very, very excited to carry that on, because obviously this show right now was the thing which I wanted to complete. Once I've done that, so yeah, I've done that. So yeah, I will move on to that. But yeah, cheers everyone, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers, bye.